Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of One Piece, which is on episode 937. Now, this episode right here was actually pretty nice, phenomenal in a certain way, and that ending right there got me want to laugh so hard because of the funny irony and what is really going to happen possibly. But if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that, of course, most of the episode shows off with about Luffy fighting, but I'll get into more detail about that later. Let's talk about Tono Yasuo in this episode. Tono Yasuo has a little small talk with Kanjuro and Shinobu, and apparently those two don't really know who he is or something, and it's kind of embarrassing at a certain point. But whatever the case may be, they just don't understand the guy. But we get more information about Tono Yasuo and how important he is to the town right now, because even though he's the guy that might be laughing, might be goofy. We get to know that he sold his daughter to the capital so she could live a good life, luxury, or she doesn't have to suffer where he's at right now. But we also get to know that his daughter Toco, which is the little pink-haired girl that has been showing up throughout the series in this arc, we get to know that she actually has been sending him the money that she's been making so he could support him. But at the same time, he decides not to support himself all the time, but support the people around town, you know? And eventually, because of that, he's been helping people out, making sure they're okay, make sure they have something to eat, you know? And he only doesn't eat much himself. Shows a lot about his character and how much he cares for the people around the town that he's living at right now. And I give props to that man. I mean, if reality shows it, it might be far worse of what's to come, but, you know, I guess he is what he is, and I appreciate that very much. I mean, everything's all nice and considerate of what he's doing, you know? Not to mention, towards the ending, we get to see that, he's, one of those people that's been causing trouble around town at night, maybe stealing, I guess, and I guess he got caught. And throughout this episode, we got to see Luffy trying to learn the ability that Hyogoro showed him, but apparently he's not doing it right, and he's forcing the haki into his fist instead of letting it flow through him correctly, you know? And that's the reason why he's not really doing things right, I guess. But I guess he is what he is. But Hyogoro was trying to teach him, you can't do this with an angry fist. You gotta do this right, you know, that kind of thing. But aside from that, He ends up still trying to teach Luffy, and Raizo, along with Caribou, shows up in front of him at nighttime, and of course, they talk about some situations about having to get ready to get Luffy out of there along with some other allies. Hyogoro gives him information, hey, let me help you out, okay? I mean, I may be a small old man that may not be much, and I may have a title of what I was back then, but I can help you out. You know, everyone in Udon here, they all have a grudge against Orochi. If you could break down this prison, break him out, you'll have a lot of allies at your side. They were never here for law breaking or freaking robbery or theft or something, etc. But they were here because they have a treason against Orochi, you know, etc. And we have to, of course, that Hyogoro says, let me help you out. If you could break down this prison, etc., I could talk to the other leaders that were under my command and get them to ally up with us, you know, etc. And we have to, of course, that eventually, that the episode ends up with Luffy and Hyogoro eating red bean soup that Caribou, brought to them, which is really funny because throughout this episode we get to see Big Mom wanting to eat red bean soup, you know. At the same time, the irony was right there because Luffy's getting to eat it because he has nothing to eat, but Big Mom wants to eat it and she has a big appetite. Let's not forget that. I mean, we all know that in the Whole Cake Island arc, and then, we all know how big her appetite is, and you know, whenever she has that nasty eating disorder, it becomes very bad. But yeah, pretty nice episode. Looking forward to the next one. Hopefully, although I'm not going to give out much here because the preview already shows it all, and, you know, etc. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.